So where's the school? Right, there's a school. Tell you what, I'm gonna actually go back to school because I think it's about time we started doing some more classes. We didn't do any.
School.
We didn't do any the last recording session, and I feel like we're gonna want to do those. I bet they probably reward you with something once you do all the classes.
Yeah, I feel like we barely did anything, period. Here.
Alright, what we got? We got math, we got history, we got language, battle studies, art, home ec.
Oh, Mac.
I don't know, what do you think we should do?
Well, clearly, the whole purpose of going to a Pokemon Academy is to take home economics.
Is that what you're saying, home economics?
No. That is an absolutely terrible idea. Don't do that.
Okay. Then what?
I guess history, so we can learn the complete history of the whole thing of humans breeding with Pokemon.
Oh, I see we have some new students here with us today. My name is Ryfor. I will be the one to impart knowledge of the past to your little minds. History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged a path to the present in which we live. Why is your hair wigging out?
I'm glad I'm not the only one to notice that.
It's just one specific spot. Today we shall learn about the most mysterious location in all of Paldea, the Great Crater. As you all are aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside this crater is called Area Zero. Zero. I have no idea why I keep having problems with the word zero of all things. I keep wanting to pronounce it zero, but it's not zero, it's zero. Hi. A research of its geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. It is long believed that a certain something rests at the bottom of this mysterious crater. Aha! Perfect timing to make eye contact, young kid. Answer me this. What exactly is believed to be rests in depths of the Great Crater inside Area Zero? Zero. It's
your
zero.
Mom.
Treasure?
It's a Snorlax.
Hey, that is correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework prior to coming to my class. That's right. Some believe that a treasure more valuable than anything else in the world rests in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though, as a lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you would all do well to remember the Great Crater and Area Zero are both off limits to all of those who have official business there. Do not dare entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area Zero in search of riches. It's no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure.
Says the one with the hair that's having issues staying put.
I am so distracted by your hair right now. I keep trying to read and it's just see it twitching in the corner of my eye. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. Oh, is that time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas together next time.
What knowledge?
The are you paying attention to the lore knowledge. Alright, do we take another history class or do something else?
I don't know, coin flip.
I don't have a coin. I actually kind of want to take home ec. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna take a nap then.
Uh,
You should.
Did you have home ec in your school?
Yup.
What did you guys do in home ec?
I didn't say I took it. I said they had it.
Do you know what they did in home ec?
I know.
You may call me Mr. Sagaro. Your time here will...
Of course the home ec teacher has to look like that.
Your time here with me will be spent obtaining knowledge and skills discernible for daily life. And you have left the care of your parents to live here on your own in the academy dormitory. I pray that the knowledge I impart to you will improve the quality of your lives and the necessities thereof. Food, clothing, and shelter. Of those three categories, I assume the most pressing and interesting for you all is food. When you eat sandwiches on your picnics, the health of your party Pokemon will be restored. You'll also gain something called meal powers, which could provide all manner of benefits. I see Arvin in the front, I just realized that. For example, these powers can make Pokemon easier to catch or increase the XP points that your Pokemon receive.
Of course he shows up to this class.
I think you'll be able to also find that the breadth of these effects could be expanded by crafting sandwiches of superb flavor. What's more, there's a certain something that particularly important if we wish to receive meal powers with even more helpful effects. Let me see, Miss Kit. Tell me, what must you keep in mind to receive even more helpful meal powers? I'm assuming my choice of fillings and condiments? Okay. Perhaps you were already aware of this fact from having helped your family with cooking at home. Your choice...
I know, close to home.
I mean, you're talking to someone who started learning how to cook at age, like, 14 or 15?
Like I said.
Your choice of ingredients, including both fillings and condiments, is an important factor in gaining even more helpful meal powers. For example, using sweet ingredients in your sandwiches may help you gain egg power. Including numerous bitter ingredients, on the other hand, can gain you item drop power. Learn to aim for specific effects when crafting sandwiches will almost certainly make your culinary endeavors more enjoyable. Please be aware, however, that you also receive meal powers by eating at restaurants. I must say that I would feel the most I say that I would feel the most utmost joy. I still butchered it. If you learned much here in my class and came to better understand home economics. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. So,
not enough geometry.
So, we don't really have home ec classes. We, however, had a foods class, and I did take that.
Yeah, I took the food cooking course.
Right. And
that was homeschool, not the actual school.
Interesting. Let's do at least like one more. Yeah, let's see if we can polish off home ec. It looks like we only get like 2 at a time of those. Because biology has disappeared. I noticed. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. In our last class, I believe we talked about the effects you get from food on your picnics. You can receive meal powers and you restore health for all your Pokemon in your party. It is a truly convenient means of healing your Pokemon. Unfortunately, as I'm sure you're aware, it is not suited for use in battles when you cannot make food or when you wish to restore health quickly. In times such as those, you should make use of healing items such as potions, which you can purchase from Pokemarts or the school store. I didn't know school has a store? This is news. Healing items are immediately effective and can be used at any time when you open your bag. They are, however, consumed after one use. Pushes restore 20 health, Supers restore 60, and Hypers restore 120. The pricier the item, the more health it will restore. Keep in mind how much money you have when you are stocking up on these items. However, unforeseen happenings are an inextricable part of traveling from place to place. Imagine, if you will, the following scenario. You find yourself with injured Pokemon, but you have no potions, you are out of sandwich ingredients, and there are no Pokemon centers nearby. Tell me, Miss Kit, what should you search for when a perilous situation with no way to heal your Pokemon?
Bacon.
Items on the ground? Perfectly correct, Miss Kit. I see you are well learned in survival techniques.
That's not how that works.
I mean, think how many potions we found just walking around. If you see something shiny on the ground, it is actually an item that has been dropped there. You may be able to find restorative items such as an orange berry or a potion in this way. You can use the R button to send out your Pokemon to pick up such items as well. And then there are berries, of course. Berries, by the way, aren't like items to shops. If you let your Pokemon hold on, it will decide on its own when to eat the berry during battle. Letting your Pokemon decide this time for itself can be quite interesting. At any rate, if you find yourself in need for healing, I suggest you look around for shining items on the ground. If you can't find such items, there are other methods you may employ for healing. But I see the bell demands that topic wait. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. There's now Gengar there. Hi.
What?
Is it because it's nighttime? Because there's Noibats behind too. Okay, so yeah, it looks like there's just like one, or rather two lessons for each one. At least for now. And we'll do one.
Kind of sad if that's all of it.
What?
That'll be kind of sad if that's all of it.
I'm assuming I need to do more gyms before more classes show up. I'm assuming
Probably.
That's what it is. So probably once we go take care of the electric gym. Oh, look at the little drawings on the wall. Greetings, I'm Hassel. I will be teaching this art class. It is a pleasure to meet
Why
you
do you
all.
have a mop on your head?
Now let me be candid for one moment. I imagine many of you will forget all that you learned in this class once you graduate. After all, you don't need a basic understanding of artwork, much less a refined appreciation of beauty for most exams or jobs. So, is my class a waste of time for you then?
Yes.
I think, hey, I took quite a few art classes when I was in school.
Yeah, but your teachers have a mop on their head.
No. Think for a moment, all of you. What beauty anyway? What makes something beautiful? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Interesting. Thank you, Kit. Oh, there's Nimona. This does not seem like a class she would be taking, but okay. Oh, I don't mean to just as a correct answer to my query. The important thing is that you all take time to think about it. Think about why we might find beauty in a flower blooming on the side of the road, for example. Question why the sky is a different shade of blue than the ocean, or why the leaves change color.
Well, that rules out pneumonia.
Ponder the windmills of Arzon and how they move. Contemplate the chilling bite of the waters of Cascarifa. I still don't know how to pronounce this town. I am sorry. I would probably say it's a different way each time that name has shown up. I'm sure you'll find that very little detail of your lives will seem more vivid, more impactful, if you just take a moment to stop and think. And I am certain that if you stop and truly appreciate the little beauties of this world, it'll help you pull through the days where your studies will be exhausted, or when work has dampened your spirits. Do pardon me for waxing philosophical. You don't need to understand all that now. To put it simply, it is true that one doesn't need an art to survive, but it certainly makes surviving much more enjoyable. That is a awesome statue of a Staravia? I think that's what that is. It is my hope this class will add even a little bit of color to your lives. That's all for today. Next time, we will try a more hands-on approach to appreciate beauty. There's a magazine entitled Paldean Sports Monthly. Do you want to read it? Sure.
Which conveniently looks very standout as compared to the rest of the books.
The Sub-Zero Shredder has done it again. The world's second-ranked snowbird put in a clink at the Montenevera Cup, claiming his 6th straight win in Paldea's major competitions. No one's been able to snatch that crown yet. If you think you got what it takes, come take me on, this ice-cold athlete declared from the winner's podium. And you could just feel his rivals steel their resolve. We'll see how things unfold in 2 weeks at the Glacido Mountain Cup Culture. Enigmas of Paldea, File 09. Great Tusk, a living relic of the dinosaur era? In one arid corner of Paldea, there's been reports of a mysterious life form. It's said to resemble a Donphan at first glance, albeit one with gigantic tusks, tough scales, and an aggressive disposition. Leading theories hold that this being is nothing less than a living relic of the dinosaur era, but no one can say for sure. Apparently it's called Great Tusk after the name of a strange being that was written about in the mysterious Scarlet Book. Scarlet Book, huh? Slitherwing. A prehistoric Volcarona? Ooh! Ooh. There have been previous few sightings reported of the ultra-mysterious Slitherwing, a being whose name is taken from that of a similar-seeming creature described in the ever-puzzling Scarlet Book. Slitherwing shares traits with Volcarona, so some theorize it may have been revived from fossils from a prehistoric era that we have discussed in these pages. However, no Volcarona fossils of that era are known to have been found. There's more books, I definitely see some, but I don't want to spend my entire time reading through books.